Hey guys, I've recently been reading this book by Timothy Ferriss called The 4-Hour Work Week. If you haven't read it, it is a brilliant book. Like, seriously, it is just amazing in terms of helping you direct yourself in the way you want to go and basically how to live your life as a whole. And in it, I came across this really interesting idea based upon success and how people have kind of been viewing it wrong. Bear with me for a second, I'm just trying to find it. Where are you? Yeah, it's in this section here titled, What Do You Want? Tim Ferriss goes on to explain that what people seem to strive for when they are moving towards a goal or a set of goals in terms of their life is that they strive towards happiness when happiness isn't really the thing they should be striving towards. This is simply because of what happiness is. He states here that happiness can be bought with bottles of wine and has consumed and has become ambiguous throughout overuse. There is a more precise alternative that reflects what I believe is actually the objective. He then goes on to explain that the opposite of happiness is sadness, and that's very obvious to me because I watch a lot of Elliot Holtz's videos, who goes on to talk about the dualistic nature to all things in the universe, and of course that if the opposite happiness is sadness, then those two things are obviously one of the same, in the same way that winter is the same thing as summer, exhalation of air is the same thing as inhalation of air. So he then goes on to say that the opposite to happiness is not really sadness, it's actually boredom. And the thing that one should strive towards is excitement. And this makes a lot more practical sense because people don't actually know what makes them happy. I certainly I've got no fucking clue what makes me happy until I'm actually in the moment where I am happy. However, I do know what excites me. I know I get ecstatic when I write in novels or when I'm acting in plays or even making these videos. I just really like doing it. It excites me. Another thing is also when I pick up girls, it's because it's really scary and it might go wrong, and it's just really fun to do it. Partly because of fear factors and whatever, but beside the point, I'm kind of ranting. The main thing is that if you have a goal, or if you're looking for a goal, don't strive towards this goal because it will make you happy. Because there is going to be a time when you're not going to be happy doing this goal. You're not going to be happy moving towards it, and then you're going to think, oh, I'm not happy trying to be a writer or whatever. And then you change your mind because you think, I should be happy doing this. But what will always remain is there's always going to be an element of excitement to what you're doing. And that's always going to be the case. So the main thing to take away from this is don't strive for happiness. Strive for excitement. And sadness and abstract failure is not the enemy. Boredom is the enemy that you have to avoid.